Hi guys, it's Kim, and this is a really impromptu video, just something that I kind of been wanting to discuss, but I wasn't really sure how to address it. But let's talk crystal detox. Is there ever a time when you actually have too much crystal energy, that you're involved in way too much crystal energy, and you become very ungrounded, or their energy is just all mixed up, and so you can't really think or focus, you can't really enjoy your life and be in the now. And this could happen, believe it or not, when we have too much crystal energy. Now if you look in the background, okay, you see I have my crystal bracelets over here, which really doesn't affect me all that much. Behind me is a shelf. There's just a few crystals on there. And then there's another shelf up here, and you can't really see it, but there's also a few crystals on there. I have a table over here, a few crystals. I don't have that many crystals out in my environment. I do have them out in my environment, don't get me wrong, but I don't have as many as you might think I do. I put a lot away and not in storage. I do have them in boxes with white cloth on them, so it helps kind of keep the energy at bay. Otherwise, it's a little too much. And there even comes a time for me personally when I want to take even more of that out of my environment. So my altar, which is over here, and I can't show you because the way I have my camera set up, but my altar used to have a lot of quartz on there, citrine, amethyst, and things like that. And I actually put it away. I had much more out, so beautiful points and stuff, and I actually put it away. Little by little, I actually started putting a lot of my crystals away. I just feel for myself that I need to detox a little bit, that it was just too much. Even though I had a lot put away anyway, all my tumblies and rough pieces I keep in storage anyway. I don't have them out all over. But my nicer polished pieces and stuff, I pretty much did have those out on display. Just a few weeks ago, I actually put a lot of my crystals away, because I was going to clean in here, and to clean all the shelves and my altar and stuff, it's kind of hard when I have crystals all over. So I put a lot of them away. This was about 3 weeks ago, and I've noticed actually that I feel much more grounded since I put a lot away. I'm able to focus more and get more done. So what does this mean? For me personally, it means that it was just too much energy. And even though I thought I was minimizing what I had in my environment, it was still too much for me. It just really affected me. And so what's funny is yesterday I started bringing some of them out again. I actually brought out some of my Oralite and some of my more extravagant pieces. And then today started with the earringing again and feeling really like ungrounded and stuff. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so much my crystals. I know it is. So I'm not saying crystals are bad. Crystals are not bad. Crystals are good. But you have to know your own boundaries and know what works for you. Some people like to have like tons of crystals underneath their pillow, and they sleep with that, and then they wonder why like they're all flighty and things like that, or they can't focus or get anything done. You gotta remember, we're here on this planet to get things done, to enjoy life, to have an experience, and so we can't always be floating around. As fun as it is, we still have to be planted and be here and be now, and so crystals are great, but I do feel that we do need to take a break from them and detox sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta totally get out. And I keep telling myself I'm going to put everything away and try to go like a month without any crystals. I haven't been able to do that yet, but I have cut back, and now I'm trying to reintroduce them one at a time again. See, because I sell crystals, I have them all over the place. And so I'm filling orders, I'm doing the showcases, or when I'm making videos, I have a lot of crystals around. So by the time I'm done with that, I usually feel like overwhelmed and tired, like really tired. So I get on that crystal high, and I think I I have a video about that. I forgot I do. I have a video about, you actually can see me having a crystal high. I'm like totally wired. And then afterwards, total crash, like crystal crash, you know? So I do think it's important to keep yourself grounded and to back away when you really feel that. You may not realize that that's what it is. It could be crystal chaos, crystal confusion, too much crystal energy. All right, so just be, aware of that and take it easy when working with crystals. You know what, works for you and whatever. It's kind of like, got to test it out before, you're driving, the little warning thing that says, do not operate machinery, So just be careful. Take some time away from the crystals too. And this is another thing that you might say, oh, the crystals don't work for me anymore. I don't feel them anymore. It could be because you need to take a step back from them and detox from them because it's just either too much or you get used to it. Don't be afraid to not work with crystals for a little while too. All right, so that was my quick video. Just wanted to share that with you, that I noticed that over the past few weeks that I actually felt pretty good when I took some of the crystals out of my environment. I was like, oh, okay, it was way too much. So keep that in mind as you're working with your crystals in your space and in your daily life. So let me know in the comments below if you've ever had to go through a crystal detox and try to take some out of your environment. I would love to hear from you and how that affects you. Thank you for tuning in, and as always, have a blessed day. Bye.